I found out I was doing this, I had questions, and they told me, they said, you can't get really, really drunk. And that is a huge problem for me because I have a huge drinking problem. I drink probably 4 to 5 gallons of Hawaiian Punch a day. And it is taking a serious toll on my health. I have type 2 diabetes now, which is, it's rough. It's an epidemic in the country. I also find myself always wearing tropical themed swim trunks. I can't stop wearing them. It's all, I'm not wearing them right now, so that kind of ruins the joke. But the worst thing is that my teeth are always stained red from the food dye. And so I have to go once a week and get my teeth bleached. And it makes for awkward encounters in between my bleaching sessions because my teeth are fucking pink. And people come up to me and they're like, hey, that's really awesome of you. You dyed your teeth pink to raise breast cancer awareness. And it's awkward because I'm like, oh, well, no, I didn't. I want to raise awareness for that because, number one, I love surprises. And most importantly, I love flat-chested women, so I don't want you to find out too early, you know, you don't want to catch it right away. The thing is, though, I had a pretty traumatic event happen because of my addiction, and it's made me want to turn my life around, makes me want to kick the punch, if you will. That's my banger. Good night. No, it made me want to get some help. What happened was I was driving and I was punch drunk. Anybody? Let it sink in. Hawaiian Punch drunk. There you go. I'll feed you, baby birds. So I was punch drunk and I was driving. So I was punch drunk driving, and I slipped into a sugar-induced coma. There's lots of sugar in it, and I swerved into the other lane. And unfortunately, there was a head-on collision, and it was pretty catastrophic, and it was springtime, so we all know what that means. Anybody? Prom. So, two couples, 4 teenagers. I'm fine, thanks for asking, assholes. So, it was very confusing when I woke up from the wreck. You know, there's cop cars everywhere, and there's fire trucks. And the worst thing was the parents had already been called, so the parents were there. So if you want to talk about awkward. But I was concerned. I'm like, oh my God, did they call the wrong parents? Because the parents that were there, especially the mothers, they're weeping, and they're like, my babies! Oh, my babies! And I'm looking around and I don't see any signs of babies. I don't see a rattle or a car seat. Most importantly, I didn't see any baby parts. But I did see lots of teenager parts. There were plenty of those. It was kind of like a teenager body part flea market, if you will. Just kind of everywhere in no particular order. You know, I would imagine a guy at a body part flea market would probably say, I will give you a quarter for this teenager arm, and not the penny more, not the shiny Lincoln more for this arm, which later I'll use as a back scratcher, because that's probably the only thing you could use a teenager arm for, unless you're really fucked up, and then, yeah, there's other options. There you go. Fisting. So like I said, you know, these parents, they wanted answers. Whether these were the right parents or not, they wanted answers. They wanted to know, why did these kids die, and why did I survive? Well, the medical examiner will later tell me that, yes, I had so much high fructose corn syrup in my bloodstream that it created an internal pillow, if you will, for my bones and my organs. And, shit on my pants. So I had this little pillow inside myself, and I just bounced around the inside of my flipping car like a Windows 95 screensaver, just gently hitting the corners of the inside of my car. So that's why I survived, and they were just regular drunk. So it's actually paid by Mad to do this entire bit, so this is information. Matt actually hates me. I got kicked out because I'm not a mom. But that wreck really scared my girlfriend a lot because I could have died, and it really made her start thinking about the future. And she's like, "Oh my God, you could have died without ever being a father," because I don't have any kids. And so it snapped her into this baby fever. And so she just wants this baby, she wants a baby, and she's really ready to be a mother. And, I'm just not ready to be a father yet. And, but relationships, any working relationship, and I'm being serious, it's all about compromise. So we decided that we're going to have a miscarriage. Thanks a lot, everybody. There's some great comedians coming up, so stick around. Eric Brown, man. First time.